El-Fasher has fallen. The army garrison in North Darfur is gone. Sudanese troops have fled, leaving the city, once a lifeline for hundreds of thousands, at the mercy of the rapid support forces. What's happening now is not a battle, it's a genocide. Entire neighborhoods have been erased, hospitals burnt, families executed in the streets. The United Nations calls it a humanitarian catastrophe beyond imagination. Inside the city, there is no food, no medicine, no escape. For months, the RSF tightened its siege. They cut off every road, every aid route, every drop of fuel. When the army finally broke, El-Fasher collapsed into chaos. Now the RSF is hunting survivors door to door. Women, doctors, community leaders, all targeted. Medical workers report bodies piling in the streets, clinics looted, ambulances destroyed. Satellite images confirm what survivors describe: a city razed, a population starving. The army's defeat marks more than a military loss. It's the death of the Sudanese state in Darfur. And beyond the RSF rampage stands a foreign patron, the United Arab Emirates. For years, the UAE has armed and bankrolled Hemeti's militia, funneling weapons through Chad and Libya under the pretext of humanitarian aid. In truth, it's a mercenary diplomacy, Abu Dhabi using cash, guns, and contractors to buy influence across Africa. From Yemen to Libya to Sudan, the pattern repeats itself. Build a warlord, feed his army, call it stability. In El-Fasher, that policy has culminated in genocide. And the world lets it happen because the perpetrators wear suits and speak the language of partnerships. Across the border, Egypt plays its own cynical hand. Cairo backed Sudan's generals, both Burhan and Hemeti, when they toppled the civilian government in 2021. It saw the coup as a victory for stability, a chance to restore military rule and keep Khartoum within Egypt's orbit. But as I've written before, Cairo's militarized diplomacy has failed miserably. After the 2013 coup, Egypt's foreign policy became an arm of its intelligence services, reactive, paranoid, and allergic to civilian politics. That same mindset shaped its Sudan policy: back the men with guns, crush the revolution, and call it order. 2 years later, the same generals turned on each other, and El-Fasher is where that alliance ended, in blood. El-Fasher's fall is Cairo's humiliation as much as Khartoum's. But this isn't just about states, it's about a crushed revolution. The Sudanese people, workers, students, women, rose in 2019, demanding bread, freedom, and peace. What they got instead were the generals, the Gulf princes, and the Western governments that treated Sudan like a chessboard. The counter-revolution that began in Cairo found its extension in Khartoum and now in Darfur. Egypt supplied the army, the UAE armed the militias, Europe and the US kept the money flowing, calling it stability. This is what regional order looks like when it's built on blood. El-Fasher today is the cost of impunity. Until the arms stop, until Hemeti, Burhan, and their foreign sponsors face justice, the killing won't stop. The city has fallen, but the world's silence, that's the loudest sound of all.